By now, you're probably sick of hearing that Cadillac no longer sees itself as the car you drive before your kids tell you it's time to give up the keys. This brushed aluminum look is part of Cadillac's effort to prove that today it's more Maroon 5 than Dean Martin. The CTS Premium Collection that we drove with the touring package included a much stiffer ride than Fleetwood's of yore, but it doesn't punish you on broken pavement. Whether the Cadillac CTS punishes you at the pump is another story. 18 miles per gallon in the city and 27 on the highway would have been amazing when Exxon was still called Esso, but now it's simply acceptable. The CTS is available with all-wheel drive as a $3,200 option, but for some reason you can only get all-wheel drive with the smaller of the two engine choices. If you live anywhere where snow is an issue, the all-wheel drive version is a good idea because the standard CTS is rear-wheel drive. Our test car was based at a little over $48,000. The $2,800 CTS touring package added chrome door handles, midnight Sapelli wood trim, leather seats with suede inserts, and a suede steering wheel and shifter. Unfortunately, that suede steering wheel deletes the heated steering wheel, which, if you've ever driven a car that has one, you'll know if you'll miss it on your next car. For some reason, the touring package also deletes the split folding rear seats, which means you can't put the back seats down to carry long objects or just a lot of luggage. Even though Cadillac has been a leader in adjustable magnetic ride suspension systems, the model we tested was seemingly preset for heavy German car. Another $2,000 adds, and this is what the window sticker calls it, the Summer Tire Performance Package. That includes tap-shift manual controls, performance cooling system, performance four-wheel disc brakes, and some other stuff. The CTS is powered by a direct injection 3.6-liter V6, which generates 318 horsepower. That power plant, mated with a 6-speed automatic, will get you from 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds, according to Car and Driver. I found it a little difficult to tell which gear I was in when I started driving the CTS. Even though Cadillac has Prindle on the center shifter, the letters don't change color or light up when you've selected that gear. You need to look at the instrument cluster to verify your gear. The standard navigation system includes this cool screen that floats up when you want to use the navigation system, and it turns into a backup monitor when you put the Caddy in reverse. But I found that even when I used the backup camera and turned my head, there was still a rather significant blind spot when pulling out of certain spots, like this angled spot at the beach. I had a hard time seeing whether anyone was coming down Ocean Avenue as I backed out. I'm guessing that I'm not the only person who noticed this. Cadillac is now offering rear cross-path detection on some of their vehicles. That system will warn you if another car is coming when you're trying to back out. It's something that's already available on some Chrysler products, and I found it's especially helpful in crowded supermarket or mall parking lots. Here's something I've only seen on Cadillacs, but it might be a deciding factor for certain people. Instead of the push button that's become common on many new cars, the Cadillac has a switch that allows you to turn the car off and on the same way you would do with an old-fashioned key. It might make some people more comfortable, especially if they have to turn the car off during an emergency. Even though Cadillac spent a lot of energy and money on their hip replacement, we still couldn't get our iPod Touch to play.
I'm trying to plug in the iPod. Actually, plugging it in, but nothing's happening. So, USB device not supported. Disconnect the device.
We also found that the rear cup holders were so shallow they didn't even hold normal-sized Poland Spring bottles in place. I kept thinking my passengers were drinking a lot of water until I found all the bottles under the driver's seat. The base price for the CTS Premium starts at about $48,300. The addition of the Touring and Summer Performance package brings the total to $54,415. I'm Grant Winter reporting for Real World Test Drive.